What's up, guys?
What's up, guys?
Tonight's edition of Blood Brews.
This is pre-us getting a little bit faded, by the way.
So this is kind of before the brews.
Yes, before the brews. But we will be drinking brews.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Motherfucker.
Alright, so for snacks, I have some wasabi blue diamond nuts.
And I got some chili cheese Fritos, because you can't go wrong with chili cheese Fritos.
A little ASMR for your ass. Alright, so we're watching 2021's Wrong Turn. Basically, this is a reboot from, I want to say it's 2013's original. So yeah.
Let's see how it
Hopefully
is.
it's good. I'm nervous, I'm not gonna lie. Okay.
Holy shit.
Yes, exactly what he said. I don't know what the fuck happened. We were going one direction with this fucking movie.
And then it went the whole other way.
It took a wrong turn.
Obviously.
Anyways.
No fucking shit.
So, this movie is a reboot off of the original Wrong Turn from 2003. I said it wrong the first time. Anyways, it starts out with a dad looking for his daughter who went off on a road trip with her friends to some rural town
Pretty
in
cliche.
Virginia. And then this group of kids or teens was gonna go hiking in the on the Appalachian Trail.
And make sure you don't get off of the trail.
Exactly. They went up into the fucking hills.
Because your
and
mouth sure is pretty.
they ran into some fucking people.
You sure do got a pretty mouth.
Foundation. And that is when this movie goes fucking
Sideways as fuck.
I don't even know if it's sideways. It went sideways, then it hit it from the left. It hit it from a lot of angles.
It definitely went up and down.
And then the leader of the foundation ended up hitting. Anyways,
Everywhere.
never mind.
Everywhere.
Yeah, it is not child safe, and there is. But on that note, there's also no privates in it, so there's no titties.
There's a part towards the beginning with some
alludes
old
to
people.
some sex, but there's no sex
person.
in it.
Yeah.
There was some the things that kept it together for me were the gruesome death scenes.
And there was several.
Yeah.
Not just like 2 or 3. There was about
15 different death scenes.
15, yeah. And a couple of them were like hypothetical death scenes.
Yeah.
But they were still awesome. Like at the very end, this chick, I shouldn't even explain it because I'm going to get too drawn out into it.
It's okay.
She fucking
He's
stabs
drunk a lot
hella
of
people.
fucking beer tonight. Anyways, what's your favorite fucking death scene of the movie? Like if you could remember one, just one,
Just one scene is at the very end where this chick walks into the she walks into the house, and it's the dude, the leader of the foundation, that now she's pregnant by him, and
had his baby.
She basically envisions the fact
I don't know what he said.
You can cut that part out. She ends up stabbing him in the back of the head after he killed 3 of her family members, but she literally just stabs him in the back of the head.
It was pretty brutal.
It was pretty dope.
I did like the fact that they were just really brutal death scenes and in your face. My favorite was when they tied one of the people from their group to a fucking table, and then they beat his fucking head in front of everybody.
Big ass branch.
With a big fucking stick branch thing, and it was crazy. Yeah, I don't know. It was completely different from the first one, and I know he hasn't seen the first one.
It was better than what I was expecting, and better than what I was getting the vibe off of from watching the beginning of it. The beginning of it, I was kind of like, this movie's gonna suck. And then I kind of just wanted to watch all these teenagers get killed by these people, the crazy mountain hill people. And then And at the end, I kind of wanted to watch some of them survive and see how they get out of it. It's pretty good. It's pretty good.
It was better than I expected, but I will rate this movie a 5. What do you rate it?
I'll give it a 6 for being able to turn my like point of view towards the movie from really low to like, you know, getting it as higher than what I was expecting. I think they turned it around pretty well, or like they gained my interest over time. So I'd give it about a 6.
I'm gonna give it a 5.
Bloody.
I'm gonna go ahead and agree with Ryan. He's learning to judge these movies a little bit better. We're gonna go with bloody right here. It's right there. What is wrong with you today? Anyways, we enjoyed it. I love the non-predictability of the movie. You can't predict where the fuck this is going. Even till the credits start rolling, it's like, what the fuck is going on? There's like a couple different, you think it's ending one way, then it goes a whole different direction, and then it sends a third one at you, and you're like...
And if you give up watching the movie as the credits roll, and you just turn it off, you miss...
Yeah, you might want to wait a bit.
You miss exactly what happens, because at first I was like, wow, really? We just watched this whole thing, and then this freaking RV crashes, and then it's like, oh shit, it's a trip.
I should have put more fucking product in my goddamn beard.
I just wish I had a beard.
So, tonight we were drinking this hazy IPA from Soma Brewing. It was a 7%. And it was decent. It wasn't anything special, in my opinion. It had like kind of a lager flavor to it.
The more you drink, it just tastes better.
Yeah, I don't know.
It still tastes free.
He had a lot more than I fucking did. That's why he's acting all funky. But anyways, yeah. I would rate this beer probably a 4 because I'm not that into it.
The first few sips of it, I wasn't a fan. Like you said, it was more of like a lager, right? That's what you were saying? Like a darker beer. And then the more I drank it, I actually had one from the freezer, fresh out of the freezer. It was just so cold. And
fresh out of the freezer is the best.
Just right.
You want an icy. That's how we like our beer. You know what I mean? Even in a cold glass makes it better too. If you have one like a glass and you keep it in the freezer, he likes to touch the beer. It's weird. Anyways, yeah. Thank you for watching. This is Ryan.
This is Albert.
This is me right here. Albert. And
I want to see you put the like right here. He's gonna end up putting it right here. Subscribe and hit that notification bell. You should put it in all
I'm just
three
gonna
of those
cover
spots.
his face up with it just to be a dick.
And yeah, make sure that you guys.
He can never show stuff without glare. Look, watch. Boom.
He's trying too hard.
Boom.
But thank you guys for the support, for watching the channel.
Oh yeah.
We try to do this as much as possible, just because I think we just like the idea of watching scary movies. And
I enjoy watching horror movies and then reporting back to it with you guys. I like having an opinion and being able to bullshit about it. If me and him agreed on everything, that'd be fucking boring. I want him to have a different opinion than me.
I also gotta say that I think watching this movie was a little bit better because...
Oh, I haven't seen it.
We just talk shit the whole time, and he hasn't seen it. So
my first
more
time
movies
seeing
that
it.
he hasn't seen, the better, because then we can kind of just both.
But he does need to watch some of the classics, some of the older movies, some of the fucking ones that built me into the person I am today. We'll get to that later. You guys have a good night, and thank you for watching.
Peace out. Holy shit.
Ryan's being a bitch tonight. But anyways.
I'd say that movie started out as like a 3, and it worked its way up to about like 6, 7-ish.
It worked its way up
Probably
to
like
a
a 6.
5 for me. And
It was kind of mind-fucking. You'd think it was going one way. Like, I had this vision of what this movie was going to be, and...
It's confusing. There's
it started off here. Well, actually, it started off here, went here, got here, went down here. It was just so all over the place is what I'm trying to say.
But yeah, it was very confusing.
Oh, that's what I was going to talk about. The punji sticks. So like in Vietnam, obviously the Vietnam War, the Vietnamese and their rice paddies, they would have, like the rice fields, they would have these holes with big like spear-headed sticks all up in them. So when people would fall into them, they would just fall into a bunch of spears that would stab them, and then they would just die of infection and just obviously starvation. They'd be stuck there, and they included that in this movie with some of the traps that they had. There was that rattlesnake that was also in one of the holes.
I mean, I felt bad for her. You know what I mean? She was probably the nerdy chick of the group. She was the Daphne, but it was still awesome. Wait, was it Daphne in Scooby-Doo that was the nerdy one?
Yeah.
Was she the cute red-headed one? Go ahead and let him rate it first.
I think Bloody.
I'm gonna rate it Bloody as well. So we're gonna go right
Just
here. Hit Bloody.
It wasn't too gross, savage, or anything like that. I think it was like just enough to where it wasn't really a horror movie. It was just kind of like a mindfuck movie. Bloody. Beer is great.